Hey y'all. Hey. So for today's video, I decided to record while I'm taking my walk. Cause if you watched last week's video, I talked about my goals for June, and just like how I'm adding that to my overall like self-love journey. And so today we're gonna be going for a walk, okay? Going for a walk just around my neighborhood. And today is a little bit chilly. But it's okay. It's okay. Still uncut. So y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get it how you get it, okay? But for those of you that do not know me, my name is LaTanya Franklin, and I'm the owner of The Self Inside. The Self Inside is a space for Black women to heal from intergenerational trauma and racism. And I hope y'all can hear me okay. It's windy. It's feeling real fall today, and I'm not quite sure how I appreciate that, but it's okay. It's still a gorgeous day. So for this last week, I think I did good. So I still haven't eaten no bread and no pasta. So I'm still doing good there. Almost, had a moment. Well, I didn't think I was gonna make it because this weekend, and I'm gonna talk about that a little bit. But this weekend, I had my niece to spend the night with me for the first time. And y'all, I ordered her and my son pizza. Child, I didn't think I was gonna make it. My mouth was watering and shit. I wanted some of that pizza so bad. Ended up saying, forget it. I'm gonna eat so we ain't stop, because I'm still gonna eat out. Should not have. Stuff made my stomach hurt. So it just reminded me why I'm on this journey in the first place. But anywho, they had pizza. I held strong and did not eat none. So that was really good. I was proud of myself for that. So that's the thing that I wanted to tell y'all about for today was just the things I noticed about myself while watching my niece and my son this weekend. And y'all, it was crazy. So we were on the back porch, and I took, I had some toys. Some toys I didn't even know was present, first of all. But my niece wanted to bring out all of the toys. And I was like, no, we can only bring out one toy at a time. Why? In the moment, of course, internally. But I asked myself, well, why can they only take out one toy at a time? So I know somewhere down the line, some person had to, whether it happened to me or ancestor, whatever, but we were told we could only bring out one toy at a time. Probably because they didn't want to clean all that shit up. And I was like, oh, this makes no sense. They just try to be kids. They just want to play. So in my brain, I was like, no, fuck that. You could bring all the toys outside. So we did not, though, because that would have been a lot. But I did let them bring out, because it felt really good on Sunday, yesterday. So I let them bring out all of the toys that involved them. That way they could play in water and just have fun and chill. So I don't know, in that moment, I'm so glad I was aware of past stuff that either happened to me or someone before me, where they couldn't just be a kid. Or shit, probably me, hell. Couldn't just be a kid. Why not? Where do these rules come from, right? So I thought I was proud of myself for that, recognizing that in the moment. What I also recognize, y'all hear me breathing hard, child. The other moment that I had with my niece, because the other moment I had with my niece was that why I was so afraid for her to spend the night. So y'all, I've been wanting to get my niece for months now, but having really high anxiety. Oh, somebody riding past or something, I'm not sure what he's riding on. But I had really high anxiety about having her over. So I was just, I don't know, I wasn't sure why, but I also was able to connect this to the reason why I was scared to have kids, period. It took me a long time to decide that I wanted to get pregnant and have children on my own. And my therapist actually helped me connect it. And she said, well, Latanya, where's that moment where you feel like you weren't fully taken care of or that you was hurt? Because I have a fear of like hurting little kids or not being able to protect them or making them sad or not, having them enjoy me or me annoy them. Probably at some point, all of the fucking things I felt. And so after she connected that, I was like, oh wow. Oh fucking wow. And so that was a huge aha moment for me. So I went into the weekend with grabbing her, just like being open, realizing like where that fear, where that anxiety was coming from. And just was all in. And so we actually had a really good time. So I'm reading Tabitha Brown book called I Did a New Thing. And that was my new thing that I did. So y'all, I was really, really, really proud of myself for that. Just being present. I'm going to talk a little bit louder so I walk about this expressway. But I was really proud. I really, really was. She had a good time. And she was so sweet. So again, it's like this fear of not doing things right. And so I made her, she wanted some eggs. And she was like, so I made her some eggs. And in my brain, I was like, shit, I hope this is how her mama make it. So I made the eggs, I made her some sausages, and gave her some waffles. And then she was like, she gonna say, oh, I hope y'all can still hear me. She gonna say, oh, like, Auntie Tanya, these taste good. No, she said, these smell really good. You did, and they taste good. You did such a good job. I was like, oh, why, thank you. So, overall, I'm proud of myself for doing that new thing, getting her for the weekend, and just enjoying, like, watching them be kids. Of course, there was moments that came up. I'm sure that I'm still going to continue to process, but she had a good time. I learned that my son got to learn how to share child. But overall, it was a really, really good time, honestly. Hello. It was a really, really good time. So those were like the biggest things that I noticed over this last week. I'm still, and you know what, that does fit in like just the behaviors and things that I don't want to continue. I don't want to pass on. This week, I'm continuing with that. Looking at my behaviors, being aware of my thoughts, and releasing. I think I have always been good at releasing, but the tears has been coming, child. So I'm gonna just cry when needed. But that was me for this past week. Went into this week again. Behaviors, releasing when I need to, and exercising and watching what I'm eating. This is the other thing. Sorry, y'all. I forgot. But the other thing was how I felt in a dress. So usually I'm like, oh, because I have a stomach. I mean, I had my son. I had a C-section. So I forgot like the technical word for it, but that's what I got. When your muscles don't come together and all of that. And so I'm self-conscious about it. And I've always been self-conscious about my stomach. Even when I ain't fucking have one in high school. It's always been a thing. So honestly, when I wore this dress, I was like, I put it on. I didn't put on all the extra stuff I used to put on to make my stomach look flatter. And I actually really liked it. I felt really cute in my little Shein dresses from Shein. It was from Shein, y'all. But I felt really, really good. Also, I've been getting more comfortable with my hair. I do not have a retwist right now. It is time. But just also just feeling comfortable with everything, y'all. So, journey, I'm gonna continue to do that. Continue to pay attention to how I'm showing up, to the thoughts and behaviors that no longer serve me. Feeling better just in my skin, taking care of my body. And that's where I'm at. That is where I'm at this week. Next week, y'all, is Juneteenth. Be sure to, if y'all clicked on this video through my email, be sure to click on the other, well, not a link, but pay attention to the flyer about Juneteenth. So I'm going to be at DuSable Museum for the Self Inside. I decided, excuse me, y'all, I'm only going to do sage and just give out information. I may have some incense, I don't know. But that's just that. Making it real simple for myself. So I will be selling sage and just giving out information about the Self Inside for Juneteenth at the DuSable Museum. Huge event. Food, music, and many other vendors gonna be out there. So I hope to see you stop by our table. So, and it's from 11 to 8 p.m. 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. So make sure y'all stop by the Self Inside table. But all right, y'all, let me get up off of here. That is literally where I am. I'm gonna go ahead and continue my walk and talking to God, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.